Man, these figures are nice. Hey guys, how are you? Welcome back. It's me, your host, Hiba. And this is another episode, obviously, of Toys of My Closet. And today, as you see in front of you in the camera, I have the Mcfarlane Toys DC Multiverse Batman Arkham Asylum Batman and Joker. And these figures are really nice looking. I've had a chance to play with them, take them out the box and fiddle with them. So as you can see, the package still stays nice, big, and in the same style and aesthetic. Starting with Batman, as you see here, and it says 12 points for ages 12 and up. You can see a closer look to Batman's face there, and the window box opening. It says in the side, the Arkham Asylum Multiverse, and then the picture in the back of Batman in promotional shot for the game, and then some cross sells, obviously Wonder Woman 84, and then animated Batman, Superman, and then Batman 1000 comic, which I guess will come with the blue version if they come with these. So we have that one, and then we have Joker in his box as well, as you can see. As you can see there, 12 and up. Looking really good in the box. Really nicely detailed. Joker. Same thing on the side. Boom, boom. Joker, and then the back with the promotional shot there. Or Joker, and what he looks like in the game. And again, the cross sell. So let's take these out of packaging and let's see what these bad boys have to offer. Sit back, sit tight, and enjoy the ride. Okay guys, and here we go. We have Batman and Joker out of packaging, and let's take a closer look. We'll start off with Joker. As you can see here, the Joker, I think he looks pretty fantastic. I think he's a very good interpretation of what he was in the actual, let's see if I turn this off, in the actual game. He has a lot of nice details and washes on him, if you can see there, on his hair with the nice green with the black washes, and in the eyes area here I think it looks great. In the mouth area, again, like I said, I just feel like the face, since it's very white, it needs to be a little bit more dingied out or dirty or with a black wash to bring out some more of the details, because they're kind of harder to see, like the creases there in his forehead. It's very nicely painted bow tie. The inner vest is like a nice mustard gold. The little flower there with the sunflower, it looks like, but it looks like it's dead. And then he has all these nice pinstripes and rivets all around the suit. The jacket going around, all like so, and it's all in a really nice, soft, pliable plastic. Here is the area where the fringes of the shirt comes out, the gloves, and he has a little indentation of the chain coming out of his pocket. The belt buckle, as you can see, with the Joker face there, somewhat in black. All the rivets going down the pants. And then on this side he has the patch, which I think this purple patch was supposed to be a little bit darker or lighter, so it wouldn't blend in so much. And then, you know, obviously his shoes, which look really nice with the white. And then also on this side is normalized. And then in the back, by the buttocks area. So the Joker looks really, really good. And it looks a lot better in person than it does here. I can guarantee you that. Like I said, it's hard to really see how good he looks in person. Looks much better in person. But nonetheless, you know, he looks great. And that is the Joker. Now, let's move on to, obviously, the next is Nemesis, Arch Nemesis. Mr. Batman himself. Here we go. I'm Batman. There we go. There we go. And there is Batman with his blue Batman eyes, which you can't really tell they're blue unless you look at it at the camera. It has really nice hues of some pink around the face. The mouth area is really nicely done and detailed. Looks really good. Much better represented in real life. It has a really nice, I like the way his eyes came out on this one. They're separate apart enough. Nice details, you can see the cowl, the neck. There is the bat symbol with the sculpting on it, on top of the suit itself. As you can see, with all the details on the side, the bolts on the side as well, on his arm, his forearm gauntlet, with obviously with the nice metallic. Well, it looks like a black, gunmetal black with the, you know, washes of silver on top, make it look like metal almost. The gloves on his hands. Then you see here his belt, which has a really nice gold, darker gold, like realistic gold look to it on the actual belt itself, as you can see. His bat trousers, right? And the gray on his arm, on his legs, his suit, going down, then the shin guards on the legs, going down to into the boots and then the shoes. I don't like the shoes because they look too round. That's how it was in the game. And then obviously his cape is well sculpted, really nicely done. How nice details, and it bends forward or down like when it's laying down on the ground. So when you stand there, it looks like it's laying down on the ground. So yeah, so I mean, another look at Batman's face. It looks really nice. There is the closer look at them, you know, at the Batman and Joker with their colors. With their colors and detail on the body. So I think they look really good as far as in plastic form, better than what we had previously or what we've seen previously. So now let's go and take a look at the accessories that each one comes with and has to offer. So here we have their accessories, and we'll start off with the Joker. The Joker comes with another wonderful looking trading card or file card that looks like a trading card, like the way when we grew up with these baseball trading Donruss cards. And you see how in his face he has a lot of detail that look like black with a lot of washes. That's what I think they should have done to him. And you see how the patch there is a little lighter based on the reference. That's how they should have done it. And he says Joker, turn it around. You see there, really nice. Has like a little bio. You guys can read it. I'm not going to read it this time because I'm trying to review both of them. And then he comes with an open mouth, teeth, piece, you know, these things he throws around just to be funny with a wind up piece, which looks really cool. They've really done. You can see there, they're done really detailed, really painted well. Even got the hinges there, the detail of the hinges. Then it has a closed mouth one that comes with, which is really nice. You can see all the details in it as well. Paintwork. They're hinged up. I think that they're supposed to be real human mouthpiece that he turns into mechanical with wind up piece on it. And he has this revolver. I think it's a revolver. Painted really nice with the gunmetal silver. Then you see the hilt on it with the details in black. And obviously, he comes with a wonderful stand that says DC right on it. And that's always good because you can pose them in really, you know, contortionist type style detail, you know, poses, and still he won't lose his balance. Then with Batman, as we come along, here we have Batman again. Take a closer look at him. See how he looks, his eyes. He's looking down, so I feel like his forehead right there. I got a burn mark in my finger, sorry. I feel like his forehead there is too it's too big. But as you can see there, there's a suit. Bad suit. And there's a promotional shot what he looks like in the game as well. With a Batarang there. Going down, here's what I told you of what it looks like with the cape when it's hitting the floor when it's draped. They gave him that effect with the. And here's, you know, with the cape, the way it looks and the way it's sculpted. And here is bio. You guys want to read it? Really nice and thick card stack. Then first of all, he comes with this. I don't know what's it called. As you can see there, I forget what it's called, but it looks like something that he. Like, either he shoots, talk like a little mic that he talks, or something he shoots with. Then we got here the closed Batarang. As you can see there. Then we have the open Batarang. Looking really nice. With the gunmetal black with the silver highlights. And then this wonderful, it looks to be like one of those guns that shoot out a grappling hook, but I could be wrong. I don't know the weapons by name, but I know it's a weapon in the game. Look at all the detail, beautiful gunmetal black with the silvers. Really well done, really nice. And then of course, again, with the stand that says DC on it. So as for the accessories, they come with more than usual. Like Batman right here, he actually has 4 actual accessories and the card stack and the base, which is more than the other figures that have come out thus far, which is pretty cool because that means they're listening to people's feedback about putting more accessories. Now let's see if they could give us some more hands like they did with Raiden, because he was pretty stacked up too. Okay, let's move it right along. So here we have the Joker again, and let's take a closer look at his articulation. Now, let me see if I have it here really fast. So really fast, let's take a look and take a measurement real quick just to see what he stands on and stands at. So from there, as you can see, let's do that. From feet to the head, as you can see there, stands a little over or about exact 7 inches. From his feet to his head. Then, as you can see there, we'll start off with his head, which goes up this much, down that much, left and right, and then it has obviously it has tilt, as you can see. Then his arms, he has the nice butterfly extension piece there for a nice movement. And his arm goes up that much. Then it goes all around 180 degrees. He has the double edge or double jointed elbows. He has this spin, the ball joint, and then ability going right, left to right, and then here he has a soft rubber piece, like he did with Red Strike from Fortnite, like he did with Johnny Silverhands with Cyberpunk, and I want to say he did it with someone else, but I can't remember at the moment, with Mcfarlane. But it has a nice range of movement. First off, it can go to the left like that, very much, and it's like a ratchet joint. Go to the left, right, which is really good. It swivels really nice. It goes all the way back, which is insane, and then it goes this much. It goes more to the front, but the clothes, his clothes, his suit makes it pop up. Then here, as you can see, it can split there. You can see there's a full split, and then as you can see, it has a swivel that turns here. But when you show the swivel, it shows that that piece inside is kind of the gappage. Then he has the double jointed knee, you can see, and then here it goes just a little bit to the front, a little bit to the back, a little bit to the front. He does have the left and right. He does have the toe, and he does have a pivot or a rocker, right? If you will. So his articulation is really, really well done. Really, really well executed and really, really well done. You have a lot of nice range of articulation for Joker to do, you know, a lot of things with him that you think might be cool, like contortionist pose. You know, like, yeah, like a contortionist, because he does a lot of stuff like that in the cartoon. Now here we have Batman, obviously. So let's take a look at his articulation. I'll start off with his head. There's articulation. Goes forward this much. And then you can move the head only that much to the back. Then you go left and right, and then he has a nice range of tilt. These are soft, so you don't have to worry about breaking them. And then the arms, this is obviously a soft material. He has the butterfly there, and it's pretty soft. It goes pretty well. So you can move up that much, 180 degrees. He's got a bicep swivel, which Joker has too. I didn't even show it to you guys, sorry. I just realized a single, you know, because of the design, I guess, of the gauntlet. And you want to make it a double, might look too ugly. Then obviously he has the up and down movement with the ball joint on this side. And in the got a torso, you know, upper torso cut, which you can move around. It goes, you know, forward a little bit like so, and then it goes back a little bit like so. And then he has the, you know, the swivel on the waist, as you can see, and then you can use that waist also to move him forward a little bit more, but it pushes back because of the weight of the cape. And then back, he hyperextends back a nice amount, as you can see right there, as you can see. And then he in the bottom again here, he can do a full Van Damme split, as you can see. And then he has the same thing, a nice range of movement on the upper thigh, but you see the gappage. And then you see he has the double on the knee, and then on the bottom doesn't have a boot cut, but in the bottom it goes down back that much, forward that much, left and right, toe pivot, and then obviously the rockers. Then he can kick forward this much, as you can see. He can kick forward that much, and he can ride back that much. So he has good range of articulation as well. Obviously, biggest difference being because he has the suit and things like that, he's going to feel a lot more restricted or trickier to get him in poses that you're going to feel comfortable with him. And then this middle part, even with the two cuts, you can move them with the weight of the cape, even though it don't look like it's heavy. It's heavy enough to not let him, you know, keep posing in a position where he posing downwards or posing backwards, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Sorry about that. And so yeah, that's Batman's Articulation, and now let's check out some of the accessories with them. So here we have the Joker with his accessories, and like I said, it's cool because you can put them in like crazy poses, especially with the base, and have him like kicking forward and things like that. Having kicking forward. You see he has the little mouthpiece there, and then he has the gun on one side like so, and you can bring the hand down. You know what I mean? Like you can kind of play with him. Have him stand this way, or you can have him stand backwards, looking up. To a certain extent, obviously. At the front, like that. Like, it's cool. Like, you could do a lot of cool things with him. And be very expressive. He's really cool. Like, you could be very expressive with him because, at the end of the day, he's very, very nicely articulated. So, you can mess around with him a lot. And I like that. I think you guys will appreciate that, especially you articulation aficionados that love doing a lot of cool poses and stuff. So there he is with his weapons. And here we have the Dark Knight himself, Batman. As you can see, he holds his gun very well. Got him with the Batarang there in a nice little pose in the stand. He is not as, or doesn't feel as flexible or as fun, let's say, right, as the Joker, right? But nonetheless, he still is pretty posable and moves pretty freely. So you could put, like, let's say I don't know if this is a communicator or like some type of like gel cap thing. I'm not really sure. I'm trying to remember if I've seen this in the game. So let's say if he's trying to throw the pellet, or if it's a communicator, I would put him talking to it like this, right? Like so. Or at least I would try to anyway. But it's not. So I don't think that works. But if you wanted to see what it looks like if it was, there it is. So, let's say he's just trying to load that ball joint. It moves so smooth. But then it makes it kind of harder and restrictive for him to do other stuff. Let's see. Push him back a little bit. Just again, that bicep swivel was tight, so if you like push it back like so, you could get him some pretty cool poses that you can conjure up. There goes his gun. Put this forward like so. Like I said, like. It depends on what mood you're in and how what you think you can do with him. Looking up, I have the other Batarang here too as well, but there's really not nowhere to put it, so I'm gonna just hang it here from the side of him, like so. So there you go, yeah, there you go, see? There goes Batman. The Batman. See? So, I mean, all in all, at the end of the day, it's cool that you can, like I said, put them in different poses and stuff. He's just not as fun as the Joker as far as posability, in my honest opinion. So now let's take a look at them side by side with some other characters. So here they are next to a Diamond Select PS4 Spider-Man and a Marvel Legends Multiverse Spider-Man with another suit from the PS4 game as well. See the height difference, even though Spidey isn't in 7-inch scale here, but Spider-Man is supposed to be smaller than someone like Batman, so it's still within scale, but not here. Here is big difference. And here he is next to the Built-A-Figure Multiverse Avengers game Abomination and a Jurassic Park Amber Collection Malcolm. And he was from Mattel, so he's in the 6-inch scale. And then you see he would be what we would look like next to maybe if Mcfarlane did a new Killer Croc or something like that. This is what probably would look like in size, maybe even bigger. So here he is next to the Amber Jurassic World Amber Collection Velociraptor, and here he is next to a DC's Essential Deathstroke. They see how they scale 7-inch, and this raptor is about to eat them all alive and tear them up. Yeah. And here he is next to a Legendary Series Halo Master Chief and the Multiverse Avengers game Iron Suit Spider-Man, or Iron Suit Iron Man rather, I'm sorry. And you see that they're both scaled differently. They both are in 6-inch. Iron Man tends to be a little bit bigger, but you see that there's still a nice little disparity within the size. So there is my review on the Mcfarlane Batman and Joker Arkham Knight DC Multiverse figures. I can't say enough about them. They're just really good representation of the figures from the games, or from the game. I think if you're a Batman fan, for sure you're gonna love them. If you're a fan of the game, you're definitely gonna love them. And if you just like good figures in general, you're gonna love them. They're really well executed, really well painted, sculpted, nice accessories. For the price point, you can't beat it. I keep saying McFarlane's killing it right now. Whether you want to agree with some of his decisions as far as proportions, or not putting double jointed elbows on some, or not putting a cut on the upper thigh or whatever, he's still doing these figures that he's bringing out justice in many ways. I can highly recommend them. So there it is, guys. Leave a thumbs up if you liked my review, thumbs down if you didn't, and share it with someone you think might like it, as always. And if you're new to my channel and you just started and you just came by, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Really happy that you did. But remember, if you did and you decided to subscribe, now that you did, remember, I'm very grateful, because I know you don't have to, but because you did, I consider you now part of my family. So, as always, you guys can find me on social media under C_respect on Twitter, and on Instagram, and Ebot Powerful Gamer on Twitter. I still have not opened up my Facebook page. I am sorry for that, but I plan to do it soon. And if you guys ever want to help me in any way, shape, or form, from the kindness of your heart, when things are better, or if you have the means to, just because you want to see me grow my channel with better product or content, there's a way you can do it. It's all down in the description below. Or if you want me to donate something that you think it's cool and you would like to see me review, DM me, and we can work out the particulars. So there you have it, guys. And it's been great. I've had a lot of fun. Like always, this is another episode of Toys in My Closet. I am your host, T-Bot, signing off. Keep collecting. Be careful doing it out there at these trying times. Be considerate to those out there while you're doing it. And, have fun. And I hope you have a lot of luck. Until next one, guys. Bye-bye.